Hi, you guys. Carrie here, and yes, I am as tired as I look. It's been a long week, and I had signed up for this certified real-time practice class. It's on Friday night, and of course, the minute I did, my calendar picked up for Fridays, and I had every job in the world that was going to go late. So today was the first day that I actually could have shown up on time. And I literally sat there struggling with, well, should I do it? I'm tired. I had a hard day. I worked really a lot this week with some fast speakers and some difficult material, and I don't need any more. And then at about 4 minutes after the hour, I mentally kicked myself in the butt and went ahead and jumped on. And I was exhausted. My writing was really flailing. But I kept trying to mentally make myself think faster, think faster, think faster, hear faster, stay on top of the words. It was all I could do. The very last take was, 5 minutes at 200 words a minute Q&A. And as is kind of my norm, I like mess up the whole first 2 or 3 lines. I don't do it on purpose. I just somehow have decided that that's what I do. So I'm allowing myself to do it. But once I got past that moment, a lot of my stuff was clean. I mean, it was really clean. And then, I'd have my drops and I'd get behind and I'd misstroke something and then I get mad at myself. And I got to the end and I remembered that the last time I did this practice stuff, I would take the very last test of the evening and I would go through it with a fine tooth comb and count my errors because you're allowed 40 errors. And on all the tests, you'd think I'd be ready to take the test by now, but all the practice tests I've done, I've been like 44, 47, 46, 49. I cannot get it under, I shouldn't say I cannot. I have not yet gotten it under 40. But I found myself tonight at the end of that last take, like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't need to grade it. I don't need to count how many errors I got. And then I realized, oh my God, that's the thing that so many students who I work with, that's what they do. It's like, and I keep telling them, you know, grading, analyzing, reviewing a test that you didn't pass. First of all, you don't ever really know. I've seen so many tests that people would have passed had they turned them in, but they were sure they weren't good enough, and so they didn't even transcribe them. And here I was with that same kind of situation in front of me. Do I go back and grade it? Do I go back and, because it's going to be over, I know it's going to be over 50, it'll probably be over 60 errors. That's just what it felt like. But it would be interesting to get that a calibration of how close to my felt like is the actual number of errors. And then to really dig deep and figure out, what are you messing up on? Are you just leaving words out? Are you dropping and shattering and running for your life before you can jump back in? What is it, Carrie, that kept you from acing that one or any of them? Because I do real time every day. I mean, not always do I have people looking at my notes, but I'm always looking at my notes. And I want to know that what I'm hearing, what is channeling through me, is coming out of my fingers and onto the screen the way I want it to, which is what writing real time is all about, with punctuation, with everything. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of like, true confession, share with y'all that I found myself at the end of a less than stellar take, but wanting to just brush it under the carpet and go, oh, well, there's nothing left for me to learn in that. And that's bullshit. So when I finish this, I'm going to go back and for 5 minutes, I'm going to go through there and hash We used to call it back in the olden days before there was internet, it would be, hash marks, or that's how, or check marks, how you would denote an error as you're going along, listening to the audio as fast as it was dictated originally anyway, which sometimes you gotta stop and back that stuff up, because how many errors did I have in there? How many drop words did I have? And you really parse it out and figure it out. Analyze it. I want to change that 5 minutes that I just did at the end there to mean something. Because otherwise, it's just wasted. Why did I do it? It's just 5 minutes of wasted time. No, I'm going to make that 5 minutes have been worth something. I'm going to find something in that 5 minutes that I can work on. I'll be more aware of. Maybe something I want to find a brief for, or understand why I'm hesitating. Something I can walk away with. So then it's not wasted 5 minutes. It's an opportunity for me to get closer to 40 errors or less. You guys hang in there. Don't let yourselves talk yourselves out of getting better just because you can. Hold your friends to the fire. Love you guys.